What is up, everybody? Clinton Johnson from Totally Stroked. Just giving you a quick update. Today would be day 4. I am in Three Forks, Montana. I'm gonna sit here for a couple of days. There was a storm that was rolling through. Ended up not being as bad of a storm as I thought. But I also destroyed my backup fin, so I'm waiting for a new fin to be delivered so I can continue on a little bit more easy than what it would be without a fin. Day 3 was insane. So, well, actually no, day 3 wasn't as insane as day 2. I haven't really kept y'all updated. Day 2, I took a video in the morning and everything was beautiful. I booked it. Was making great mileage. The river was running strong. There were some good rapids, a couple of portages that I had to go around. There were some insane rapids that I went through. Definitely scratched up my fin on some of those rapids, that's for sure. Some of those rocks were just insane. And it's not that easy to do on an 18-foot long paddleboard with a nice, what I say it's about a 6-inch fin digging down. So it made things a little interesting. But then I started to go through the canyon and I started to get upwind canyon drafts and gusts that were exceeding, I want to say 35 miles an hour. So not only was it next to impossible to paddle it, if I stopped paddling, I was getting blown upriver. And this river was moving. We're in a flood stage right now, so it was really pushing. So it should have been able to carry me down, but the wind and its gusts, it almost blew me off the board twice. I have some videos of me standing up, pressing record on my GoPro so I could catch the beautiful scenery, and then you see me quick drop to my knees because the wind literally almost took me off my board. Twice the wind almost blew me off my board. It was pretty intense, pretty terrifying because again I was kind of in a canyon. So the walls were nothing I could scramble out of. I was able to get to the side. I bumped a few rocks, got some pretty nasty dings in my board, had to bail out a lot of water because if you have seen in the other videos, and if you have not, I built my board to have a recessed deck. So it's kind of a dugout paddleboard, canoe hybrid. So I can set all the gear in there easily. I have a better stance and the walls are a little bit higher to protect me from actual tipping. So because of that, I didn't put any drainage holes or scupper holes or anything like that, whatever you want to call it. And I was taking on water pretty quickly. As soon as the wind would catch me and try to blow me over, I would try to regain my balance, but it would almost be too late and water would be spilling in. There were 2 times, those same 2 times I told you, I almost got blown off the board to where my board was completely filled with water. Luckily, I built a pretty good board, and because of its length and because of its width and because of its height, and its displacement ability, I built it solid enough to where even full of water, which I'd say the thing can hold maybe 30 gallons of water, despite being full of gear and full of water, it kept me afloat and enabled me to get to the walls, so I could tie off and bail myself out. So yes, 2 days ago that was a trip. I paddled all the way through the day, paddled into the night, which was not good. It was not smart. I should not have done that, but I had just a little bit of daylight to find myself a nice island just outside of Three Forks. Set up camp, broke camp early in the morning, continued into Three Forks, found myself a nice camping spot and within walking distance to the town. I think it was only 3 miles to the town. So grabbed some of my gear and hiked into town and got myself a hotel room. Grabbed a bunch of gear from the Ace Hardware. I'm gonna go patch up my board and sit here and wait out the storm and wait for my fin to get here. But Three Forks is a great little town. I love it. I got to bandage myself up. I got blisters and cuts and sores and everything all over myself just from either running into trees or walking through brush or just the river being nasty. Anyway, thank y'all. See you soon.